I will be the first to admit I absolutely love collector edition consoles. What better way to show your love for your favorite game or franchise than by getting a console that you look at every single day of that? Whether it be Halo Infinite or Monster Hunter or some of the older Batman consoles that were on the PlayStation 4 era, there is definitely no shortage of really cool, timeless pieces of plastic that you will love forever. This one, maybe not so much. This is from the PlayStation blog. It reads, PlayStation and LeBron James team up on limited edition PlayStation 5 accessories. So this is a crossover between LeBron James and Sony. And what you can potentially get is this kind of graffiti, these little sayings, nothing is given, everything is earned, with the sacred symbols and a little rocket ship. Looks like almost like a combination of graffiti and something you would see at like recess, right? Like little kids drawing on, the ground with chalk or something, right? At PlayStation, we always relish a chance to collaborate collectively with cultural leaders who redefine what it means to play and to live life without limits. That's why we recently unveiled our new PlayStation Playmakers program, which you can read more about here. Today, we're humbled to announce a limited edition PlayStation 5 console cover and DualSense wireless controller, collectively designed with PlayStation Playmaker, sports icon, philanthropist, entrepreneur, and part-time God of War, LeBron James. These are specially designed PlayStation 5 accessories, which feature elements inspired by LeBron and his love for gaming and community. So here's a video of the controller. It has the, nothing is earned, nothing is given, everything is earned on the D-pad. And then going down the right-hand side here, you can see, let's go ahead and pause it about here. Down the right-hand side, it says, chosen ones, build, uplift, and power. I promise. And then down the left-hand side, you can see the crown, I assume, for King James, with the sacred symbols up here next to the up button on the D-pad. And then on the backhand side here, you can see the logo, like the King James logo cross with the sacred symbol. So like a crossover. It's like a cool way of saying that this is a collaboration between the two. They don't have a special picture about it, unfortunately, but you can see here they are offering a different plate. So you can get this plate on your PlayStation to replace the one you have, and you can look at that every time you turn it on. I'm all for the PlayStation Playmakers program. I don't want to go too much into it, but I'm interested into seeing where this goes. And this is a really long blog post basically about Sony launching this initiative that they're going to start working with talent throughout the next few years. People who have passion for the community and for gaming and everything, and some, obviously we know the lineup between some of like the more flagship games like Horizon or the Spider-Man console or God of War, like those make sense. But this specific program, the Playmakers program, is designed to kind of make that conduit between cultural icons and the Sony brand to kind of make them one and the same. In a similar way, you think back to some of the old press conferences you've seen in the past, like when The Rock, for example, debuted the original Microsoft Xbox console, or when EA will have the cover athlete from the latest FIFA game promoting the game alongside of it. This is just another iteration of that. This isn't anything wild or extravagant that we haven't seen before. I just find it odd that of all the things you can start out with, and maybe LeBron James has this massive star power. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not really into basketball, so I can't speak to that. I know he's definitely, among some of the greatest players that have ever played. I find it interesting, though. I don't think many people just instantly think LeBron James and then just instantly go, oh, yeah, he's a PlayStation guy. And I feel like that's what this brand is trying to do. I feel like there are so many other gaming things, gaming related icons, not basketball gaming things, but true gamers, whether it be content creators, streamers, famous esports players, other things that are related to the PlayStation brand, or even some of the games themselves. Remember when PlayStation loved indies years ago, and we love indies, and we're going to give them their own special spotlight, and stuff like that seems much more deserving of PlayStation's time and attention than of just writing a blank check to a guy who's a multi-zillionaire and saying, hey, we're going to just make this, controller, and we're going to call it like the LeBron James controller, and, go out and throw a tweet or two about it, and you're going to be our playmaker. It just seems kind of odd to me. I think that I'm curious to see where this program goes. I didn't talk about it specifically, but as far as like this specific controller, for me, it's definitely a pass. It's not something I am interested in. Obviously, I have my Edge controller now anyway, and that's where I'm going to be focusing all my time and attention, is playing with that, because I absolutely adore that controller. So I have no desire to go back to a non-Edge controller. But that doesn't mean to say that if something cool doesn't come along, I might say, you know what, I want to add that to the collection. But to me, this ain't it. I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. Does this get you excited? I mean, are you excited for the PlayStation Playmakers program, part 1? Part 2, is LeBron James a good kind of initial entry into this program? And more importantly, if not, then who? Sound off below with your opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.